less than P class equals data end equals 302 data start equals 74 greater than. Let's talk about what's going on between Harvard University and the Trump administration, because this isn't just about one school. It's quickly becoming a symbol of a broader battle in America's academic and political landscape. Less than P class equals data end equals 757 data start equals 304 greater than. So here's the deal. The White House froze over $2 billion in federal funding for Harvard. Why? Because the university refused to comply with a set of government demands aimed, at least on paper, at combating anti-Semitism on campus. Now, if you're thinking this sounds intense, you're not wrong. This isn't your average disagreement over campus policies. It's a high-stakes standoff involving free speech, civil rights, and the boundaries of federal power. Less than P class equals data end equals 1287, data start equals 759, greater than Harvard. President Alan Garber made it very clear that the university won't back down. His message? No government, regardless of who's in power, should dictate what private institutions can teach, who they can hire, or what areas of inquiry they can pursue. That's a bold move, especially when there's $2 billion on the line. But Garber isn't just pushing back for the sake of drama. He's drawing a hard line between legitimate concerns about anti-Semitism and what many see as an aggressive power play by the Trump administration. Less than P class equals data end equals 1675, data start equals 1289 greater than. Now, let's be real. Anti-Semitism on college campuses is a serious problem. From swastikas appearing near Harvard's Hillel Center, to pro-Palestinian protesters shouting down Jewish students, it's clear this isn't some imaginary issue. Jewish students have reported harassment, discrimination, and outright hostility. And Harvard hasn't exactly won praise for how it's handled all of that. Less than P class equals data end equals 1947. Data start equals 1677 greater than. But here's the twist. The university's most forceful response seems to be directed not at the anti-Semitism itself, but at the government trying to force its hand. That's where critics are stepping in, asking, where was this fight when Jewish students needed protection? Less than P class equals data end equals 2284 data start equals 1949 greater than. And yet, Harvard's decision to resist isn't happening in a vacuum. It comes at a time when the Trump administration is being accused of using the fight against anti-Semitism as a cover to reshape academia in its image, demanding the end of DEI programs, pushing for viewpoint diversity, and threatening funding if schools don't comply. Less than P class equals data end equals 2569, data start equals 2286, greater than. Some are calling this Harvard's defining moment. Others are calling it hypocrisy. Either way, the impact is real. Schools across the country are watching closely, because if Harvard, with its $53 billion endowment, can be pushed this hard, what does that mean for smaller institutions? Less than P class equals data end equals 2809, data start equals 2571 greater than. At the core of this drama is one question. Can the government force schools to change their culture under the threat of lost funding? And should it? Because protecting students from hate is essential, but so is protecting academic freedom. Less than P class equals data end equals 2978. Data start equals 2811 greater than. This clash is far from over. But one thing's certain. Harvard just raised the stakes, and how this plays out might change higher education in America for years to come. Stay subscribed for more videos.